Alright, welcome back to another pull with Riverbend Antique Tractor Pullers. We're at Mount Carroll, Illinois today. Got a pretty good turnout for the venue. Usually don't have very many pullers here, and a few more came today. It's nice to see. The track's getting better too. This is a newer track. Seems to be packing in and turning into a real nice track. So here's Jordan on his WC. Calls the busted knuckle. He's had this thing pulling pretty good this year. He's got a Sherman step down in that. And sometimes finding the gear plagues him, but other times it really helps him out. Looks like he's got a pretty good one here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to move down. Good pull. 205 feet, 6 inches. Here comes Matt Sachs on his WD. I think that's what this one's labeled anyway. I moved up a bit. He's about where I was standing recording earlier, just for a distance reference.
Fast distance is 187.11.
WD-45 that was labeled. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Comes another WD-45, I believe it is. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Oh, why'd you stop?
Column's distance is 133.3.
133.3. He didn't want her to die. Here comes Tony Manley on the Oliver. This tractor usually pulls nice and strong. It's got them bigger tires and they're nice and road war, nice and flat. Super 66. Boy. I think he might beat Jordan, yep. Those tires are something else. I mean, that's not obviously not a stock Super 66 either. Quite clearly. I think we're just going to call that a full pull. He's going to have to push clutch in, yep. Full pull.
Tony's distance, 284.11.
284.11 they called it, but that was a full pull. Here comes an old unstyled WC. Seen him a couple of times pulling. Smaller tires on it. Well, not smaller, little tires on it. It's eating through there though, huh? Tell you what, that was pretty impressive.
212.1.
212.1. Kind of impressive for them little tires. Honestly. And the miss. Here comes the mighty Super 8. Usually Jamie Torno. No. Yeah, that's the Super 8 that he pulls. Yeah. Jamie Torno is the one who usually pulls that tractor. Not sure who the gentleman is behind the wheel of it today, but it's a same tractor. Looks like he's got a good hook. I think it'll eat through it. I'm going to say it's going to eat through it. Oh. Either way, good hook. Maybe a little more air pressure in the tires. I don't know. Let me get a look for you. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Boat up a little bit in the middle there if you're watching. All right, last puller in the 3,500 pound class. This is Bob on his Oliver. This is always a really tough pulling tractor. This is an old antiquer turned farm stock. That's what we call it. He's off to the races. Well, that was another full pull.
Bob distance is 288. 7 puts him in first place.
Alright, so I believe they're going to have a pull off. Both of them dumped the clutch there at the end, so I mean that's only fair. So let's see what happens, what the club officials decide. Alright, here's the pull off. I would imagine they had geared the boat up for this. We'll see what happens. I can't tell if the boat's coming up faster from here, but it seems like the tractor's working a little harder. Oh yeah. The track is hooking today though. Bob's tires are really getting into it. Oh yeah, boat box coming up quite a bit quicker.
Bob's distance is 183. 180.3.
Alright, here comes Tony again. Tony's picking the opposite side of the track. What happens, because both of their tires seem to be doing a real good job with this track today. So. Oh, it's eating. Man, is that close.
Tony's distance is 183.8. Puts him in first place.
Just barely in first. Second go to Bob, and I'll tell you who third is in just a second.
Third place is...
Second is Bob at 180.
212.
Well, you know, pull off a 212 for somebody. Hold on. Jamie Torno got first on the Super H, or the gentleman that was driving the Super H. Alright, here comes Tim Albrecht on the WC, start of the 3750. There was another H that was going to pull and was having missing problems, couldn't get it off the line, unfortunately. I hate it when that happens. You go through all the trouble to get here and then you don't even get the hook to the club. Unfortunately, it happens. Apologize to you, sir, if you're watching. Hopefully next hook we have a run back.
Tim's distance is 157.4.
The little thing was eating. Now Right here's Matt Sachs on his WD-45. This gentleman's actually the new president or president in training, whatever you want to say. Old president is still here and helping out. Moving forward, he's going to be the president as well. Good guy too. Good folks. Look at her eating.
That distance is 161.11.
161.11. Here comes Jordan on the old busted knuckle. A little too close to the edge there, but he's gonna come right past the ones that have pulled. He's keeping it in bounds. That's first place so far.
Jordan distance is 200 feet, 0.6.
Butt slipping?
I don't know what's going on with Tony's tractor, but it won't seem to open up. Huh. Now he's got her going, but it's not quite right. Loading up with fuel or something, it looked like when he started it up. He had to open the throttle. And I got a couple of misses there. That's not normal for that tractor by any means. Usually runs really good. The way it sounds, it's still going to pull good though. Let's see what happens. Taking about the same line Jordan did. Scratched through that harder than Jordan did. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Boy, that's close.
Only distance is 205.10.
205.10. I got laid here and that's still missing. That's unfortunate.
Column distance is 143.5.
143.5.
Sounds like he's rolling on our again.
Yeah. Oh, that's close.
Day's distance is 103 feet.
203. Here comes the mighty 240.
It's all the tires, all you just don't
Oh yeah. Look at this little thing. Look at it. Woo!
Day's distance is 199.6.
Woo!
tires dig!
Bob on the Oliver. Boy, that's close.
Bob distance is 203.2.
203.2.
Tony Manley.
First place with Jordan, second Tony.
Bob Snodgrass with the .2 extra for the third place.
Jeez, .2. It sounds like he beat that little 240. That thing is impressive because, like I said before, that is a hot rod right there. It's not a stock tractor, 240 is. That's good job, Tina. All right, start of the 4,000 pound class with Larry Albrecht on his Oliver 88. tractor. Good pulling. Vroom. 219 feet even. Here comes Jordan again on his WC. Pretty impressive that these tractors compete with them. I like that Oliver 88. Old WC. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let it eat, Jordan. Yeah. $216 feet, 1 inch. Here comes Matt again on the WD-45. Heavier this one gets, the better it pulls. Smaller tires, that's the nature of the beast with any tractor, honestly. Doesn't want to transfer his weight for him today. There it goes. Now you gotta get the boat over that hump. Eat, eat. Ah.
That distance is 213.2.
213.2. Well, let's see how Tony does. He seems to have his tractor run a little bit better. I think he was giving her a little too much fuel and overloaded it. Maybe turn the fuel screw in a little bit and see what happens. Got every inch out of that one.
Yes, it's 224.7.
224.7. Good enough for first place, Tony.
Thank you, sir.
I like seeing Tony do good, but I like seeing the Alice's beat him even better. Let's see if they've got this thing running better. Last time it was missing by now, so. Sounds like they're feeding it now. Front end's not gonna light one bit.
Pound distance 172.2.
172.2. That's a straight shifter WD chassis.
Pullback, we got clamps, they got a pull.
I haven't paid enough attention to the engine to tell you what that is, but it's a WD. Here comes Jamie's Super 8. I believe they said the name of the guy driving it here was Dave. For all I know, it may be Dave's tractor, so I guess I didn't say that. That's a good pull in the age.
213.1.
213.1.
$170.1.
170.1. Hey, here comes Tina on the 240 again.
got 208 feet 10.
208 feet 10 inches. All right, wrap up the 4,000 pound class. We got Bob on the Oliver 70 one more time. I'd say you got her weighted right. Wow. Well, there you have your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
275.5.
275.5. He made it over that hump right there at the front of that tractor.
Rob in first place. Tony Manley in second place.
Tony.
And Larry Albrecht in third place.
Larry in third. I believe Jordan got fourth. Start of the 4,500 pound class. Like they might want to re-gear the sled. He didn't have much of a problem. That is a tough tractor, but still. There's other ones that are going to pull it out the gate like that, I would think, too. Yeah.
Larry's difference is 293.1.
Here comes Jordan's dad Al on the busted knuckle. 4,500 pound class. Let's see how it does. He ain't paying no attention to you, Jordan. He is right where he wanted to be. The old busted knuckle. Here's this dip. He gets over it. If he gets over it, he's off to the races. Now you just got to get the sled over it. Come on. Oh, yep. Off to the races. I could call that another full pull. 192 feet. Comes Tony. I believe in the last class he was in low gear. So unless he finds a spot in the track that he gets a little wheel slippage, or maybe he may have weighted her a little bit different to get more wheel slippage to keep it alive. Let's see what he figured out. Over there in the looser dirt. Tony's smart enough to think these things through. Yeah. I got a feeling we're going to end up gearing the sled up and starting this class over. Oh yeah. Everybody's just gonna pull it out the gate. 3 full pulls in a row. Here comes the little unstyled WC. Sounds like it's running better now. Not missing. Here, 5,000 pound class with little tires. Big tires start in 5,500 pound class. So, when you're curious, 15.538 or a 16.928 max tire size up to 5,000, and then max tire size 18.438 for the rest of the classes up 5,500 and above. Radials are allowed this year. Getting harder and harder to find these old tires, so we allowed the radials to be a thing this year. It's club voted. I think it was a good idea. A good hook for a little WC.
Distance 232.1.
232.1. Here comes Tony on his M. He's just going to go down here and pull it out to the end of the gate, I'm sure of it. It'd be kind of funny if he spun out though. Nope, he's gone. So at this point, whatever. Pull. He's gonna round out the class, and then we've got the pull off. Boy, this thing hang in there.
Distance 211.3.
211.3. I'll point out Tony in the last class he pulled his Oliver 66 in third gear. He said he told me he was first at first, but then decided he was in third gear is why he ran out of power. Here I was giving him credit for being smart. Jeez. All right, here starts the pull off. Boat's geared up. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. First time he hooked that tractor, I was thinking that it was a diesel. When he got down the track, I'm going, wait a minute, that's a gasser. I'm kind of curious if that may be a 301 under the hood of that thing. Hook, little WC hook. Oh yeah. I want to say he beat Larry there. 161.2 for the little WC. Here comes Tony on the Super 66. Uh-oh. That time it was first gear.
133.2.
133.2. That was first gear. He's only going 1.5. He can't use that excuse again, Tony. His M isn't going to run out of power there, though. I can guarantee that. Here comes Tony on his M again. Tough pulling tractor. It's scratching. Boy, is it scratching.
Tony's distance to 165.6.
165.6. He got first.
Jordan in second place.
And Larry Albrecht on the Oliver got third.
Larry Albrecht.
Start of the 5,000 pound class. Tom's going to set the pace. I'm probably down here too far because they got the sled weighted down pretty good. Come on, girl. Oh, yeah.
Top distance 183.2.
183.2. See how Tony does on the M here. Looks like he's got a little more momentum than 17. Well, now saying that, I'm not sure.
Tony's distance 185.9.
Here comes the busted knuckle. As Sherman stepped down, he's able to get down into lower gears and keep the power. But then it's not too slow. It seems to still hook up pretty good and go. Still scratching. Finally shut her down.
178.5.
178.5. So I guess that was the only tractors in that class. So Tony, Tom, and Al.
5,000 NT.
Busted knuckle. Well, they got disqualified in Freeport a couple years back because they were 200 feet down in the hook and the tractor fall on his face. He pulled the torque back. Yeah. So that's what he was upset about. But then to come make something up, I lost a lot of respect for them guys that day. That's for sure. Start of the 5,500 pound class. So this thing's lugging its way down the track.
Jamie's distance 183.9.
183.9. Jackson. There it is.
Tony's distance 185.9.
185.9. Tony didn't seem too happy about that hook. Other than that U down there, out of the tractors that are here, I'd say that Tony's, that M probably the tractor to beat in this class. But he didn't seem too happy with it. They are still pulling the old busted knuckle, 5,500 pound class. We ain't scared of no big tires. Not a bad hook for that little tractor, honestly.
Short distance 173.8.
173.8.
Part of the vacuum of the rear end, it was like 18 inches. There was no movement on it. The only thing you could do was make something to hold on there to drop it down.
So this here, I guess he's from Club Hawkeye. Maybe even the president of that Hawkeye out in eastern Iowa. Come out here for the first time, never seen it hook. Scratching his way. Can't tell if he beat
179.4.
179.4. Barely beat Jordan. Sounds like that M's gonna run her out of power. Wonder if he's got another gear. He's either got another gear or that's actually a stock M. Which they will do some lugging now.
And distance is 170.6.
170.6. The WC beat him. Alright. See how Tom does on the 17 here. I suggested low, but I may have been wrong in that assessment. I also told him he was the one on the tractor. He should make the final call. Yes, that's what you needed to do. Now don't stop. Not bad.
184.7.
184.7. I think that's first. 183, I think. I could be wrong. All right. Let's see how the big tires hook today. Ooh, they're scratching already.
Lean forward.
No. Yeah, the little.
Distance is 184.9.
Oh my goodness.
That tight.
Beat the 17 by 2 inches. Wow.
Leo got second.
Okay.
Tom Anderson got third.
Tony got first, Chris got second, and Tom got third.
Next up is
Got my
Larry
numbers mixed up.
Cornelius.
All right, start of the 6,000 pound class. About to scratch through there. Imagine he's going to get through it with this tractor. It's a tough one.
Distance is 187.7.
I think people would be better off coming up this edge at this point. Earlier in the day it wasn't true, but now the track has changed.
Corno.
Jamie Corno on the Diesel 88. Lugging its way down the track. Being a diesel engine, those aren't regular horsepowers, you know, those are Clydesdales under the hood of that. Look at that thing hanging in there. Oh! Got every inch out of it.
172.9.
172.9. Everybody's really favoring that side of the track.
Tom distance is 184.9.
184.9. Tempted just to go pay for a fun hook and come up at the end of the class and pull up this side over here and see what happens. All right, it looks like Chris is coming over here a little bit. Starting to scratch the hump there. Just got to get the sled over it. Yep. And as soon as he hit that next hump there, he stopped.
188.7.
188.7. It's going to be a tough hook to beat. Comes Tony on the M. Skinnier tires are getting in better than the wide ones, I think, today. I'm going to say he might win the class again. Oh boy, is it close. Ooh, that's
Distance is 188.5.
188.5. Tony going to mess with him. I wonder what he said. I think he just told him the foot mark he needed to beat, it sounded like. He's a scratching and Bob's over there and I don't like the track over there personally, but we'll see what happens. Should scratch through this, but first hump. Now the sled's going over that hump and the tractor is into the second hump. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Boy, is it close.
187.10.
187.10. I don't know what everybody else pulled. I can't remember.
Go, Adam, go.
We're going to play on up the track here. Wow.
One 183.9. 87.
Chris in first.
Second goes to Tony Manley at 188.5. And third goes to Tom Andrews with 187.10.
Start of the 6,500 pound class. He found the holes right there.
Distance is 188.6.
188.6. Mark Hendricks on his view. Hard pulling tractor.
Our distance is 188.1.
188.1. Comes Matt Hendricks on his John Deere Jeep. Man, that thing thumps. Ooh. Good hook.
Last distance is 185.5.
185.5. Here comes the Diesel Oliver again. It's impressive how these old naturally aspirated diesels run. I mean, you thought it would have fell on its face 20 feet ago at least. Can't say she ain't hooked. Blowing O's, blowing O's.
Jamie distance 180 feet 8.
There's a low spot there that
Distance is 186.5.
186.5. Low spot there, hard to get through. Here comes Justin Cluck. Boy, I can't tell you what tractor this is off I am. Is it a 400? It's a W. Hold on. It's a W6 maybe. What is this? No, 400. I was right the first time. Good hook for the old beast.
Justin distance 174.5.
It's down to 17. Looks like Tom brought it over in the middle a little bit farther. He sees something on the track he likes right there, so I was hoping he's going to come even farther, but oh well. Oh boy, there's a low spot he's about to hit right now.
188.4.
188.4. All right, here comes Larry Cornelius on his G to round out the 6,500 pound class. This is another tractor that was dropped down from the hot rod antique class. They just, you know, lower the hitch, put regular tires on it, and drop the RPM. He's scratching. He's over here on the right where I wanted everybody else to drive. Let's see how he did.
First distance 186.1.
186.1.
First place goes to Chris Flegel at 188.6. Second place goes to Tom Andrews at 188.4.
Geez, 2 inches all day.
Third place goes to Mark Hendricks at 188.1.
Inches all day. That I love it when everybody pulls that close. Just
now we've got the 7,000. We've got Mark.
All right, 7,000 pound class. These guys will be happy to know they don't have a D-Series to mess with. God, that thing's tough. Moved down the track so the perspective is different. It's going to look like the last guy pulled a lot farther. But Matt's right about where he spun out. Oh boy, that's close. I think Mark might have got him. I think his uncle.
Distance 186.8.
186.8. Boy. Justin on his 400. I'm sure it's the first tractor you've seen pull in this class that's actually stock.
Justin's distance is 183.5.
Right there in the mix. Larry on the hot rod G. He come over here too. 191.9 puts him in first.
191.8.
Mark Hendricks in second. Matt Hendricks in third. All right, 7,500 pound class. We got 2 hooks to round out the day. Justin Cook on his W400. Sure don't see those very often, do you? That's why I was confused trying to figure out if it was a 400 or a W6, but I was thinking it was a W400.
No smoking on the track.
All right.
This is 184.1.
Was that still high?
Is up next, and he's the last
Wow.
of the final.
Still pulling on the high side of the TA, 7,500 pound class. All right, last hook of the day, Larry Cornelius. It sounds like he actually shifted her up a little bit. He's idling it down not to break the speed limit. You can see the spin outs that Justin left there. Larry's got the tires to drive past it, that's for sure. Oh yeah.
Third distance is 191.10.
191.10.
First place.
So that thing thumps, but Matt's G, I mean that thing hits you in the chest while he's coming down the track.
Second place at 184.
So that concludes the cooking. That includes the pull for today. Big shout out to the Gold Nugget Farms here in Mount Carroll, the family that runs the farm. Sure do appreciate the use of the track, and track is really coming around over the years to be a pretty good track here. Thank everybody that's put on the shows, and I hope to see everybody that watched, and thank you guys too. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hope to catch you all in the next one.